Hey, Cinemark fans, Dave Rispoli here. Prepare to be on the edge of your seats with this intense thriller, Antlers. And today we get to chat with both the director and the star of the film, Scott Cooper and Keri Russell. Scott, do you remember your first reaction to reading A Quiet Boy? And what was it about that story that you knew was going to translate really well to the big screen?
Yeah, it's a really beautiful short story by Nick Antosca. And it really, after reading it, it kind of set me up with three goals when making this film. I wanted the film to be disquieting. I wanted it to be tense, but most importantly, I wanted it to be human at its center. And it's a really beautiful story about a young boy who is shouldering far too much responsibility at a very young age.
Well, you nailed all three of those things. Tense, certainly. Keri, this was such a tense movie to watch. What was this experience like for you as an actor to kind of play in this genre?
You know, it's funny, no matter the genre, you kind of enter it, you come at the job the same way. You just want it to be real and truthful and emotional somehow. And maybe in a way, the genre question, maybe in a way the genre allows it to be a little more heightened because things get amped up so quickly, and you sustain that level of, alarm and fear. So in a way, maybe you get to turn the volume up a little bit more than you would in another movie. So that's kind of an interesting thing. And then the very unique thing was working under Guillermo's monster creation world, because what you see in the movie is what I actually got to work with. So much of our life now is CGI, and this was not that. This was absolutely practical, breathing on me, enormous, horrible, beautiful thing.
These drawings belong to a student of mine.
This is what was in the mine. It's a diabolical spirit.
Excuse me, this is a myth.
For you, yeah.
So this is such an intense movie to watch. Scott, what would you do to keep things lighter on the set?
I think if you can really keep your enthusiasm up and your passion for making a film and your optimism, that really, as the director, that kind of feeds through the rest of the cast and the crew. And even though you're tackling some difficult material, don't bring that into your personal life. And Keri and I would often joke in between takes, and the same with Jesse Plemons and Rory Cochrane, who've been in my last three films, and trying to keep these two young boys who are dealing with difficult subject matter, just let them know that we're playing in this big sandbox. So I think you have to try to keep it as light and as positive as possible at all times, whether you're making dark material or lighter material. I just think it makes it easier and more enjoyable.
Absolutely. And this is incredibly enjoyable to watch. I'm so excited for you guys to check it out. So make sure to check out Antlers at Cinemark Theaters and get your tickets at Cinemark.com.
Your introduction just reminded me of a new tagline.
Hit it.
We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
He needs me. He's here.